Here's something we do at the beginning of every football season. We try to figure out who's where because this is a very confusing time of year. You'll start watching tomorrow night. Well, I'll ask you tomorrow. It's Detroit and it's Kansas City. We know Jared Goff is the starter for Detroit. We know Patrick Mahomes is the starter for Kansas City. But let's talk about the backups. Who's the backup for Detroit? Who's the backup for Kansas City?
Chad Henne in KC.
That is incorrect.
He retired.
As you know, Solana's fantasy team name is Henny Given Sundays. Very big Chad Henne fan. He was distraught when he announced his retirement.
He retired on top with his second Super Bowl ring, so good for Chad Henne.
Do you know who the backup is for KC, Solana?
Is it Blaine Gabbert?
It is Blaine Gabbert.
Wow.
I've done 6 fantasy football drafts in the past week, so I might surprise you here with a couple of these.
Brother of the quarterback for Miami of Ohio, who just played UM.
Brett. I know that.
Who's the backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions? Jared Goff, we know, is the starter. Who is the backup?
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson. I have to find it on my list here.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
It's Teddy Bridgewater.
It is Teddy Bridgewater.
Wearing 17, longer
not
50.
Number 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway, CBSSports.com did a ranking from 32 backwards, right? So it's who's got the best situation at backup quarterback, who's got the worst situation at backup quarterback. But this is a very good exercise in remembering or learning for the first time who the starter is and who the backup is. So I'm going to go in reverse order. Yeah. This is the worst backup situation in the NFL. They've got the Bengals. Who's the starter?
Burrow.
Joe Burrow, we all know. Who's the backup?
Colt McCoy.
I think he just retired too, didn't he?
He was cut by the Cardinals.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. All these 40-year-old guys are coming on. Come on with me, baby. Come on to this retirement side.
Jimmy, you have any idea what the backup is for the Bengals? I'll take
Matthew
that as a
Stafford.
no. It's Jake Browning, and he beat out Trevor Siemian for the job.
Yeesh.
But he's never thrown an NFL pass.
Joe Burrow got hurt 2 years ago, and he got hurt this camp.
And that's why they have them ranked as the worst team in the worst possible backup quarterback situation. Next is the Rams. Who's the starting quarterback for the Rams?
Stafford.
Who is the backup quarterback for the Rams?
Yeah. Tyler Thigpen.
Gus Frerotte.
Gus Frerotte. Nice guess, Jimmy. Solana?
I'll keep the trend going here. Cleo Lemon.
It is Stetson Bennett.
Oh, that's right.
From Georgia. He is a itsy-bitsy spider, boy. He's a tiny little man.
They say that he struggled with accuracy even against deep reserves in the preseason. And that's why they have him ranked number 31. You want to guess? I'm not there yet, but do you want to guess where the Dolphins are on this list?
Oh, mid-teens.
Solana?
Yeah, I'd say 15, 16.
Yeah, Crowder was right. Mid-teens. 16.
Yeah.
16.
Makes sense. Mike White, an old world beater, but you're not upset if he gets in. If Stetson Bennett gets in, you're upset.
Number 30 is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Starter is
Baker Mayfield, backup Kyle Trask.
You got it.
I'm a Bucs fan, and we're not excited this year about that combination.
Number 29, the Cardinals. They just named their starter today. Did you see who the starter is for the Cardinals?
No. Who is it?
Josh Dobbs.
Oh.
So the backup.
He has alopecia.
The backup is Clayton Tune.
Who?
Clayton Tune.
Clayton Bigsby.
We have our NFL sounds. After I say Clayton Tune, I'd like to hear some football players hitting each other just because it. Thank you.
Clayton Tune ever gets hit, we're in trouble in Arizona.
Football. Number 28 is the Raiders. Who's the quarterback?
Jimmy G.
And who is the backup?
No idea.
I do get a kick out of this. I mean, Solana?
I know it's not, but I keep wanting to say Marcus Mariota.
It is not. It's Brian Hoyer.
Marcus
Mariota wanted to stay on the West Coast at the end of quarterbacks, but he couldn't. So he had to, I forget where he went, but he went somewhere on the East Coast.
And Josh McDaniel brought in every washed-up New England Patriot quarterback he could. I think they have 3 ex-Patriots on the roster.
Number 27 is the Chicago Bears. Their starter, of course, is your brunch friend, Justin Fields.
He tapped my elbow.
Do you know who the backup quarterback is for Chicago?
Black dude.
Well, they cut P.J. Walker. I don't know if this guy's black or not, but they cut P.J. Walker.
Okay. That's who I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Tyson Bagent.
Who the hell is that?
This is a top-heavy league right now, boy. Goodness gracious.
Coming out of Division II Shepherd. He showed moxie and mobility in the preseason.
Okay.
So you have a quarterback that runs a lot. And you're going to have a backup as a D2 guy?
From Shepherd.
Under win total.
Anytime they say moxie to describe a player,
that girl with good personality. Yeah.
It means nothing.
Number 26 is the Buffalo Bills. We know Josh Allen is the starter. Who is the backup?
Nathan
right
Peterman.
In our division. You've got to know this. Solana, you're the Game Day Uncensored host.
Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen, you are correct. What the hell? We got somebody with the right answer. Took us 5 teams. Kansas City Chiefs, we covered. Tennessee Titans.
Tannehill and young black, what's his name? They drafted him. What's it?
Zappy?
No, damn Zappy. Zappy's not black. Malik Wilson.
Malik
Williams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Malik Wilson. Malik. I think you said Malik Williams, and it's Malik Willis. And then Jimmy just blurts out Zappy. The Packers. We know Jordan Love will be starter this year. Who is the backup?
Zappy. I have no idea.
Sean Clifford out of Penn State.
You're making these names up now. Come on.
Apparently you didn't hear me. Sean Clifford.
He was pretty good at Penn State.
Yeah, I dare you to say that I'm making these names up in front of O.J. McDuffie. I'm talking about a Penn State quarterback. Chargers.
Herbert.
Of course, we'll see them in week 1. Any idea who the backup is to Justin
Tyrod
Herbert?
Taylor.
It is not Tyrod Taylor.
Didn't they put a hole in his lung? I believe.
He got up out of there. I'm gone.
I don't know, but I don't get it. We're supposed to be getting to better backup situations, but the farther down you go.
Well, the Chargers may fix this. Easton Stick.
Oh,
Easton Stick. He is entering year 5 in the NFL. He's thrown 1 pass.
Oh, he's ready to go. Moxie.
Easton Stick.
Taking over for the departed Chase Daniel. Number 21 is the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson.
There we go. We got one. Jimmy, this one's for you. Number 20 is the Patriots. Mac Jones is the starter. The backup is?
I know it's not Zappy because he got released.
It is Zappy. They signed him back, you jackass. They released him
I
and
did not
signed
know
him.
that. I thought they released them.
Well, that's why we're doing this exercise, so everybody's back on the same page.
Zappy.
Number 19 is the Vikings. Who is backing up my guy?
Kirk Cousins. I go with a black kid. That's my new go-to.
Daniels.
Just a guy named Daniels?
Chase Daniels.
Chase Daniels? No, it's Nick Mullins.
Oh, from San Fran.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, number 18.
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson.
Watson's backup is
Who? I was up there this camp.
Jacoby Brissett?
no,
No.
No idea.
Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Oh,
The guy that Aaron Rodgers was talking to during the Hall of Fame game.
That's right.
yeah.
UCLA, right?
Yeah.
actually kind of balled in that Hall of Fame game.
Number
he had one good run.
17 is the Seahawks. Geno Smith, once again, had a great season last season. Who's his backup?
Sean
come on.
Salisbury.
Come on. Drew Lock. Wasn't he the backup last year?
They traded. That was the Rush trade. They got Drew Lock from Denver. Yeah, you're
Number
right.
16, by the way, is the Dolphins. Mike White, we know, is the backup. What they write on CBS Sports is the numbers aren't glowing for the 6th-year reserve. 8 TDs and 12 INTs with a 2-5 record as a starter, but he showed a lot of toughness and briefly elevated the Jets while replacing Zach Wilson in 2021-2022. Miami is betting on that swagger, considering he's the most experienced insurance for one of the biggest medical concerns in the league, Tua. Number 15, the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott's backup is... It's like you guys have never watched a game.
I think I can name the entire quarterback room for the Cowboys.
Okay.
Cooper Rush,
You're right.
Trey Lance, and then another guy that nobody's ever heard of. But they have
You
like 6
nailed it.
quarterbacks in Dallas.
You nailed it. Another guy no one's ever heard of. The Houston Texans, I think they're going with CJ Stroud,
CJ Stroud, yeah.
as the starter. So the backup is...
Long neck.
Yes.
Oh, what's his name?
Mr. Longneck.
Giraffe. Giraffe man.
Davis Mills. The Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence. His backup is
Gardner Minshew.
So close.
No. I think Minshew's in Philadelphia. Jacoby Brissett.
So close. CJ Beathard.
Man.
The Eagles. Who
That's
is
better than the
backing up?
Dolphins?
Who's backing? I mean, Mike White's numbers are not,
It's terrible. 7
friend of
starts,
the
2 and
program,
5.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Eagles. Who's backing up Jalen Hurts?
Minshew.
No. Sorry. You got fed bad information by Solana. In a shocking turn of events, he had bad information.
So confident. Nah, he's in Philly, son.
Right. Solana?
Brother, I was going to say Minshew. So
That's where Marcus Mariota is. Philadelphia.
Marcus Mariota.
That's actually that's a smart backup with the offense they run. Yeah.
Yep. The Broncos, number 11, who's backing up Russell Wilson.
This Minshew has to be somewhere.
I mean, this is remedial. It's Jarrett Stidham. Number 10 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who is backing up Kenny Pickett? Did
Jacoby-
you spend like 3 days in Pittsburgh?
I went to eat with Mike Tomlin. We didn't talk about the backup quarterback though. Jacoby Brissett.
No, he was their starter last year for some of the games. Solana has just withdrawn. He's not even attempting. He's just got his head down. He looks like me in school.
Kenny Pickett's backed up by
Freiermuth.
Monmouth.
Mitch Trubisky.
Oh,
Wow.
that's right.
Man, you guys are having a rough go of this.
Feels like a
it's like-
decade ago. He got his head bashed in.
New Orleans Saints.
Derek.
Who's
Man,
the
Jameis.
Yeah,
Derek
Jameis
Carr.
is back.
Dan McCarr. Jameis backs him up. Yeah.
This one's for Crowder. Who backs up number 8, New York Giants? Who backs up Daniel Jones?
Kobe Brissett.
You're so close, Tyrod Taylor.
Hey, man, if I went with this young black dude over and over again, I'd be 50-50 right now.
The Ravens, who's backing up Lamar Jackson? We saw him last year. He was a Pro Bowler.
Was a Pro Bowler.
He was a Pro Bowler, yes.
Last year?
Yes. Oh, my God. What has happened to this?
Ravens.
You're a football player. You host a football pregame show.
The Ravens have a Pro Bowler as their backup.
Yes.
Sammy.
Tyler Huntley.
Who?
We made a big deal of him
We
making the
did.
Pro Bowl last year.
Yeah.
Black fella.
Indianapolis Colts. Who is backing up Anthony Richardson?
Oh, I got this one. Jacoby Brissett.
You are incorrect. You're so close, though. You're so close. Give it to us.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew. You guys are boobs. The Detroit Lions we covered is Teddy Bridgewater. The Atlanta Falcons. Who's their starter?
John Michaels told us. Light-skinned fella.
We don't even know their starter.
Light-skinned
Solana,
fella.
do you feel like participating in he's moving further back from the microphone as this segment goes on.
Hooper. Hempy. Hilly.
Ritter.
Ritter.
There we
Ritter.
go. No,
Yeah,
no,
Ritter.
it's 2 syllables.
Yeah, Ritter.
Who's the backup?
Hoopy. Hilly.
Bro, is Jacoby Brissett not on the roster? What happened to this guy?
Taylor Heineke is the backup.
Oh,
Heineke.
that's right,
Taylor
that's
Heineke. Number 3, who is backing up for the 49ers? Who's their starter? Brock Purdy. Who is the backup?
Brock Purdy's backup is Nick Mullins is gone.
It's the guy that started for the Jets, right?
Yes.
Said Blaine Gabbert. Not Blaine Gabbert. I gotta talk myself through this.
I mean, this is
First
just
name is 3 letters. First name is 3
embarrassing.
letters.
You are correct.
Tia.
I just can't.
Sam Howell.
Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Very
Sam
good.
Darnold.
Very
Let's
good.
go.
Number two, best situation for backup quarterbacks. The Washington Commanders. I guess Sam Howell will be the starter, right?
Yeah, from Duke.
Who's the backup?
I got it. Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Hey.
Jacoby Brissett. And finally, the best situation, according to CBS Sports in the NFL for backups, the Carolina Panthers.
Bryce Young. Man.
Who's the guy that what's his name beat out last year?
Oh, that's a great clue.
The
what's his
Who's the
Buccaneers.
name?
guy that
The
what's his name
Buccaneers.
beat out?
The Buccaneers quarterback. He went there last year. after getting cut from Cleveland, and he beat out another white dude.
Kyle
What's his name?
Trask. Kyle Trask is in Tampa still.
Go ahead, talk it out, Solana. You're so close.
Who's starting for the Bucks?
Baker.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield got cut by the Browns, joined Cleveland, and he beat out the guy that they thought was going to be their franchise quarterback. White dude.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback.
It's not. It's Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton is the backup in Carolina.
the hell
Holy
am I talking about?
mackerel. I mean, this show knows nothing. That was embarrassing to the nth degree.
Don't send that to Inside the NFL.
I mean, you literally should be on the opposite show outside the NFL.
When I yell out the young black dude after they ask me a question, boy, they gonna be mad.